I need to tell everybody something. Uh, Today I had a preliminary examination for heart surgery,
Oh my
Oh no.
goodness.
Oh boy.
and I will probably be out of commission. I can still probably come to at least some of the meetings, but I don't know if I'll be really playing anything. At least right now, my wrist is all taped up, and so I can't play my uke tonight.
Yikes.
Wow.
Did they have to put a port in your wrist?
No, no, no. This, well, I don't know what you call it. They were doing a preliminary sort of an angioplasty,
Mm-hmm.
and went into my wrist, and had some issues with that. But it was loads of fun.
I'm sure.
Oh, I bet.
When do you go in, Walter? Do you know
Well,
yet?
I'm probably going to go in for actual surgery sometime over the next few weeks, but I still don't know exactly what's going to happen or how it's going to be. So, but I'll keep everybody up to date on it.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Not a,
That's a
not a
lot.
fun thing at any time, but going to the hospital now is not a fun thing for a lot of reasons.
Yep. It's so weird having procedures done wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, you'll have to sing for us in kazoo today.
Yeah.
Well, I could do that. Just can't play.
Okay.
Okay, so tomorrow we're going to have our workshop with Del Rey. Did everybody get to see the video?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's seen it? Okay. So it'll be at 7 at the same time tomorrow night. And I sent out an email to last Friday, and I'll send out another one tomorrow that has the link and has her PayPal thing and where you can buy music and whatever. You're not obligated to buy any music. It would be nice if you would, because that's how she makes her living, and musicians can't gig right now. So if we could help her out, that would be a good thing. So it'll probably be about an hour. I don't really know how it's going to work. We'll get on there. I'll make Dell. I'll put the spotlight on Dell, and then the only thing I plan on doing is if she's talking or playing, demonstrating something, I'm going to mute everybody. I'm going to attempt to mute everybody. But that may be difficult, because when I do that, I'll mute her too.
Yeah.
So I'll have, just like with us, I'll have to go back and unmute her whenever that happens. So I haven't really figured that out yet. I might make her the host.
I haven't experimented with this very much. Oh, and I guess it wouldn't work on a tablet. But it seems like when you mute me, I can still speak if I hold down my space bar.
That's true. That is true. You can hold down the space bar and override whatever the setting is. So even if you're unmuted, you can hold down the space bar and it will mute you.
Oh,
So it's a toggle.
okay.
Go on, go get it. Give me your ukulele. Go on.
So I have a question. Oh, sorry.
Sure.
Yeah, so I was wondering, do you prefer to ask her all the questions, or do you want us to ask the questions? I mean, you said we could send you questions. I wondered which would work better.
I would rather have you all ask the questions you want to ask.
Yeah, sure.
But if you don't feel, if you don't want to do that, you can send them to me, and I'll ask some questions. But we're not such a big group that it would be difficult to do, I don't think. And I think Dell would rather hear from you guys than have me talk.
Yeah.
So it should be fun. I have no idea what to expect. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Do you know if she's got any of this stuff written, or is it all just video?
The only thing that's written is the little transcription I did of the words and most of the chords, although I missed some of the chords that I sent out. That's all we have. So this is like, the way I think about it, this is like how she learned the song.
Yeah.
She doesn't go get a song sheet off Osby cards and sit down there and do the chords. She listens to it and plays through it. So that's what we're doing. We're learning the song the way she would, and the way people around the world have learned songs for years.
Yeah.
So I
I really appreciate that speech, Kevin. That was a big help.
Can't hear you.
Oh, okay.
cutting out, Barbara.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I really appreciate that sheet.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need it because I can't do it. I can't think fast enough to follow her on the YouTube and learn it. So
Yeah, that video just kind of whipped by
Yeah.
yeah.
as if, oh, of course you understand what I'm doing here.
I was.
And of course I didn't.
Well, you can. There's a slow motion button on YouTube that I
Right.
use all the time.
Yeah, I use that a lot for this one. And at 75%, it's really, really close to full speed, but it's slow enough where you can see how her fingers move. At 50, it's like, it
Yeah.
sounds weird, but it's a good way to
75,
see where her
Yeah.
fingers are.
Yeah. At 75, the person just sounds a little drunk.
Yeah.
At 50, it just sounds.
On the sheet that I sent out at the bottom, this is the thing I've used most of all. At the bottom are YouTube links to different parts of the video.
Yes, that was
Like
good.
the riff is there and the main song and the intro. I've used that more than anything else. Just go there and play those
Yeah.
over and over and over, trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, well, we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be fun.
Excellent.
So I think it will be. She's a good teacher. She's very personable and she really knows a lot about the blues and jug band music. So it should be fun.
She's up in Oregon?
She's in Seattle.
Seattle, okay.
Okay, you want to sing a couple of songs?
Oh,
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to put up this, we'll do, let's see, we'll do, come on, make it, we'll do Angeline the Baker first. And anybody who knows this song, I apologize because I'm not singing the melody when I sing this. I'm singing one of the harmony parts because I can't get high enough to sing the melody. Melody is pretty high, but hopefully somebody knows that and will sing it. I'm going to share it.
I didn't even look at that one. So who's going to do that one?
Okay, I'm going to mute everybody and then off to the races. Okay. So this is a bluegrass tune, and several of them, if you go listen to a bunch of them on YouTube, most of them are fiddle. They're just fiddle tunes. It's bluegrass. There's no vocal. But the vocal ones you find, there's several of them that just use this backbeat, just thumb down, thumb down, thumb down, thumb down, thumb down. And they do it really fast. I can't do that. So I'm doing this thumb down, a thumb, thumb down, thumb down, a thumb, thumb up, down, a thumb up, down. Okay, we won't do it quite that fast. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Angeline the baker lives on the village green. Way that night of Angeline beats all I've ever seen. Angeline the baker, Angeline I know. Should have married Angeline those 20 years ago. remember Angeline, no matter where I am. Said she couldn't do hard work because she was not stout. Made the biscuits every day, poured that coffee out. Angeline the baker, age of 43, with her sugar candy, still won't marry me. Angeline the baker, Angeline I know, should have married Angeline 20 years ago. But Angeline, a brand new dress was neither black nor brown, was the color of the sky before the rain came down. 16 horses in my pack, leader he was blind. I dreamt I was dying, so I'd see my Angeline. Angeline the baker, age of 43, hid her sugar candy, she still won't marry me. Angeline the baker, Angeline I know, yes I should have married Angeline 20 years ago. Angeline the baker, age of 43, hid her sugar candy, she still won't marry me. Angeline the baker, Angeline I know, should have married Angeline 20 years ago.
All right.
That's a good song. These songs, this is a perfect example. It just frustrates me to play this by myself, because if we were playing together, there'd be people would be singing harmonies, and the melody, and it would sound great.
Good.
Kevin, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, yes. So about 40 years ago, I took fiddle lessons.
Oh, cool.
It was a long time ago now, right? That's why I put that. So no expectations, but that's one of the songs I learned.
Oh, really?
I was thinking about that song the other day for some odd reason, and then it came up. But when I learned it, I only learned it at the fiddle. So I never actually had heard anyone sing it before. So in my head, I was always hearing a made-up melody, based on the fiddle tune I was playing, which was not what they were singing. So
Right.
that's my experience.
Beautiful song. It's a
Yeah.
gorgeous song.
Yeah.
You want to do one more, or let's go to the sing along?
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll do Ain't Nobody Here But Us Chickens.
Okay.
This would be a fun song when we're all together as well, but we're not. So. I'm not going to try to, it has the instrumental part, but I'm not going to try to attempt that. So I'm just going to like, yeah. All righty. So this is a swing. And I'm doing that. This is I do this on every single song. I do this train chunk. So it's thumb up chunk, a thumb chunk. And I'm putting the emphasis on that chunk. Thumb, chunk, thumb. Because this is a swing song, Louis Jordan tune. He does it much better. So. One, two, three, four. One night Farmer Brown was taking the air, locked up in the barn with the greatest of care. Down in the hen house, something stirred. When he shouted, "Who's there?" This is what he heard. There ain't nobody here but us chickens. There ain't nobody here at all. So calm yourself and stop your fuss. There ain't nobody here but us. We chickens trying to sleep, and you bust in and hobble, 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 hobble with your chin. Ain't nobody nobody here but us chickens. There ain't nobody here at all. You're stomping around, shaking the ground. You're kicking up an awful dust. We chicken trying to sleep, and you bust in and hobble, 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 hobble. It's a sin. Tomorrow is a busy day. We got things to do. We got eggs to lay. We got ground to dig and worms to scratch. It takes a lot of setting, getting chicks to hatch. There ain't nobody here but us chickens. There ain't nobody here at all. So quiet yourself and stop your fuss. There ain't nobody here but us. Kindly point that gun the other way and hobble, 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 hobble and hit the hay. Tomorrow is a busy day. Got things to do. We got eggs to lay. We got ground to dig. Worms to scratch. It takes a lot of setting, getting chicks to hatch. There ain't nobody here but us chickens. Ain't nobody here at all. So quiet yourself and stop your fuss. There ain't nobody here but us. Kindly point that gun the other way and hobble, hobble, hobble up and hit the hay. It's easy picking. Ain't nobody here but us chickens.
Very good.
Great job.
Yeah, that was great.
It's fun.
The Wheel does a great one of that one.
Who?
Asleep at the Wheel.
Oh, oh, I haven't listened to that
They
one.
do a really great one.
Well, you do a good job of singing that. I have a question.
Sure.
Can y'all really honestly hear the difference between C and C7?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yes,
You can?
Yeah.
yes.
I can.
It's that B flat there.
I just can't hear it.
You can't hear it, don't worry about it.
I can't hear the difference between a G7 and a G.
If you can't hear it, don't worry about it.
I know. To me, the
Now,
G,
now that I can, but I
C,
can't. C and C7 I can't.
C and C7 I can, but G and G7 I can't.
Aha. Speaks
No, I
up
can't
with the ears.
hear the difference
Yeah.
between this C and this C7. If you
Yeah.
do the 3003 C7, I can't hear that one. Hear the difference.
It's just
Yeah, that one
C7
is more
too.
subtle. I agree.
Yeah, that's a
It's
C.
a C7.
Oh, I like it.
I think it's because that B flat
You hit it first.
is at the top of the chord instead of the bottom, so it comes first instead of last.
Yeah. And on this low G ukulele, I think that also makes it harder to hear.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go around the grid. The first one on my grid is Paul. You wanna-
All right.
tune to play, Paul?
I got a short and sweet one. Sure.
Okay, hold on. Let me spotlight. And
Uh-oh. I lost it. Hold on. No, it's not it.
I'm gonna mute everybody, and then I'll come back and unmute you.
All right, good. I need some time.
Okay, you're unmuted.
Okay. This is a song I learned from Bugs Bunny. Though April showers may come your way, they bring the flowers that bloom in May. Know if it's raining, have no regrets, because it isn't rain, rain you know it's raining violets. And when you see clouds upon the hills, you soon will see crowds of daffodils. So keep on looking for a bluebird and listening for his song whenever April showers come along.
Nice. That's great.
Hey,
And that's how Bugs Bunny sang it?
What's up, Doc?
Yeah.
Well, you know, he did have that Brooklyn accent, but otherwise it was the same.
that's cool.
All my early musical experiences came from cartoons.
Really?
Right.
There was some really good music in cartoons back
Yeah.
then.
Italian opera, classical music,
You the
banjo
rabbit.
music.
You the rabbit.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
Waxley rabbit.
Okay, the next one, Brenda didn't want to play today because she has an injured thumb.
Oh.
The next one on my grid is Barbara. You want to play a tune?
Okay, I'll give this a try. This was written in 1902.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to mute everybody and then I have to come back and unmute you.
Oh, y'all can play and drown me out. Then I'm good.
Hold on. Okay, you're unmuted.
All right, this was written in 1902. Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? She moans the whole day long. I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. I know I done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening I drove you out with nothing but a fine-tooth comb. I know I'm to blame. Well, ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? I know I'm to blame. Well, ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home?
That's great.
Singing.
Still singing.
Oh, she's still singing. Oh, she's muted.
Kevin, unmute her.
Unmute thyself.
Oh dear. I can hear it faintly.
I know
I'm to blame.
Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? I know I'm to blame. Well, ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? There we go.
All right.
All right, Barbara, I screwed it up in the middle.
We missed the second verse.
So
I
that's,
unmuted,
oh,
I
that's,
unmuted everybody and then you got muted. And-
oh, that's, welcome the,
When did she keep?
I don't know.
That was great.
Yeah, that was great. My mother used to sing that at the
Oh,
piano,
wonderful.
and yeah, that was the only song she knew, but she played it with vigor.
Okay, next up is Judy. You want to play a tune, Judy? No?
no,
know one day, but I don't know when.
Okay. Go Rush.
Yep.
Then Gary and Paulette.
Okay, we've got one.
Okay.
We're gonna try this with the iPad and the
The
scrolling.
scrolling.
Oh, that's
Right.
exciting.
So here we go.
Well, let me mute everybody and I have to come back and unmute you.
Okay.
Mute all. And then,
I'll have to hit it.
okay, you're unmuted now.
Okay. All right, this is
Here we
Trouble
go.
in Mind. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
singing.
Wonderful.
That's
Wonderful
a great song for
voice.
y'all.
Wow.
Wonderful.
That's
song
great.
for you. Yeah,
That was
really
great.
good.
You guys need to make a video of that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, the
It had a
iPad,
lot of feeling to it.
It went too fast.
yeah, it went way too
I
fast.
like to do it really slow and bluesy. I mean, there's a
Didn't sound too fast. It sounded good.
Sounded great.
Okay,
thanks.
good.
There's a 1926 recording of it with Louis Armstrong playing the cornet, and it's just wonderful.
Yeah.
That was wonderful.
Thank you.
Do y'all have a reverb effect on today?
Yeah,
We can.
it's on.
It is
yeah.
on. Okay. I didn't know.
Oh, sounds good.
So just to try to,
He has all sorts of toys.
Okay, next on my grid is Fred.
Thank you, no.
Okay. Then Mary Jane. Gonna play a tune, Mary Jane?
Yeah, I've got one in mind here.
Okay, hold on. Let me get everything set. I'm going to mute everybody and I'll come back and unmute you. Okay, you're unmuted now.
Thanks. She's got purple suede high top tennis shoes. She's the dancing grandma. She wears a bright yellow vest and pink lipstick too. She's the dancing grandma. She grabs little girls and makes them prance. She teaches everybody to dance. She's the dancing grandma. The dancing grandma. She's got short gray hair and a double chin. She's the dancing grandma. Dentures gleam and expansive grin. She's the dancing grandma. But when she gets up from her audience chair, she hits the dance floor like Fred Astaire. She's the dancing grandma. The dancing grandma. She beckons you to dance, lips tightly pursed. She's the dancing grandma. And when you refuse, you feel you're cursed by the dancing grandma. She thinks you're lazy to sit on your butt when you can get up and waltz or strut with the dancing grandma. Ooh, 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 the dancing grandma. Well, everybody's here 'cause the concert's free with the dancing grandma. Office workers, housewives, and retirees with the dancing grandma. Nobody questions she can cut the rug. She won't stop till the band pulls the plug on the dancing grandma.
That's great.
thank you, Mary Jo.
Very cool.
About the shape
That was great, Mary Jane.
It seems to be my favorite. Yeah, sorry.
That's the best one ever. I really like it.
Yeah, I like
So
that
cool.
very much. Yeah.
So who liked this one?
Oh, you liked it a lot.
Well,
Yeah.
somebody
did.
said they liked it.
That was me.
That was
It was
Fred.
fantastic.
I was curious because I used to play music with a blind fiddle player, and that was his favorite. That was the only one of my songs he wanted to do as a band, in a group.
Mary Jane, did you?
What's the
It's
title of that
called The
song?
Dancing Grandma.
All right.
Mary
I could
Jane,
do that if I ever had
is
any.
a dancing grandma somewhere?
Well, I actually saw this woman. I was at a free concert and I didn't know her, but I witnessed this scene of this lady coming out and pulling little girls out. And, it was so funny, that I just had to write a song about it.
It was great.
The chords were D and A and something else, right?
D and A seventh and G and G seventh, and I threw in an E seventh also at one point, and then at the end there was a D seventh, that last note that I kazooed. It's pretty easy to play, but in my case, I managed to screw up anything.
Great.
You're gonna have to publish a book with all
Really,
these
you've
songs.
got great
Yeah.
skills.
Yeah, well, this is week 10 and song 10. And I thought I might post it on Facebook or something. Not the recording, but just the accomplishment.
I think you've played more than 10 songs because you've played more than one on some
Well,
occasions.
yeah, but as far as original songs, I've been counting the original
okay.
ones that I've done 10. Yeah, I've definitely played more than 10 for the group.
I thought you had played more than one original in a given night, but I guess not.
Well, one night I played 2, but then there was one night I didn't play an original. So that's how it all evens out.
Well, Walter, do you want to do a kazoo solo since you're?
Well, I don't know what, I mean, I don't think that really rings well off the ears.
It's up to you.
You're too modest.
Yeah.
I can show you this new kazoo I made.
Yeah.
This
That would be
actually is from a piece of wood
Yeah.
Marty gave me this one. It's spalted and it was all breaking and falling apart. And what I did over this past weekend was took it and covered it with glue, with Elmer's glue, and then sanded it. And it actually seems so far to be holding together.
Hey, hold what you got there. I'm going to go get my wife so she can see that. Came off our tree,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'll play this.
That was great.
Right.
I hear
Started-
that. I
Hey,
always
Walter,
picture the wrong
my
range.
wife can see you now, so show her what you did.
That's really good. It really looks good.
That came off, that's the limb off our tree, Linda.
Oh my goodness, that is so cool. Oh, that's fascinating.
Hey, Walter, when you started playing, my dog ran into the room with his ears up.
My kazoo seems to have a strange effect on dogs.
Is that Kevin, is that the song you play for your dog when it's feeding time?
It is.
Okay, that's it.
That was great.
Merry Melody or
Yeah.
Looney
Right.
Tunes.
Well, they used it,
Yeah.
certainly.
Well, I hope you're back on the ukulele soon, Walter. I hope the.
Oh, it'll be along, but it may be a couple weeks.
Hey, Walter,
Yeah.
Linda has a question.
How long
Okay.
did it take you to carve that kazoo?
What was the first part of the sentence?
How long did it take you to do that?
To put it down, it starts out as a chunk of wood. Then I have to run it through the lathe, and I do kind of a basic shaping of it. And then, I gradually work each area down. Then I have to sand it. I have like 7 grades of sandpaper that I use. And then finally it's ready for the finish.
Wow.
Then I have to add all the other stuff to put it on the on the kazoo rack.
Man, that is really fascinating. It's a really nice piece of work.
Well, thank you.
Good.
Okay, the next person on my grid is Gary. Gary, you want to play something?
Yeah. This is a song that in Kevin Carroll's class we played a couple semesters ago, Wayfaring Stranger.
Okay. Let me mute everybody. I'm going to mute everybody and I'll come back and unmute you. So hold on.
Okay.
Okay, you're unmuted, Gary.
All right. Wayfaring Stranger. I am a poor wayfaring stranger while traveling through this world of woe, but there's no sickness, toil, or danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there to see my Father. I'm going there, no more to roam. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home.
Great.
Tagline up, but
It's a great song.
It is a nice song.
Yeah, that was great.
I like that song. We played it a couple of semesters ago in Kevin Carroll's class, the ukulele in the classroom, and I really got to like it.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of sad song, but
Is that from what country? Is it Ireland or England?
it's a traditional Christian song.
Oh,
It was in a songbook published in 1858, it says here.
We love it.
But it doesn't have an author, it's just traditional. And I don't know if it's Irish or what.
yeah. Maybe from the U.S. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know. Could be.
Good song. Good gospel
Yeah.
tune. Okay, the next one on my grid is Marty, or iPad.
Go iPad.
Known as iPad. Want to do something, Marty?
Yeah, I'm going to try something. I was
Okay.
watching the news tonight, so that tells you how long I've practiced on it, and they were talking about the SpaceX
Yeah.
takeoff. I thought we ought to do something in honor of, the space flight and everything.
Okay, let me mute everybody, and I'll come back and unmute you.
Okay.
Okay, you're unmuted.
Okay. Well, like I said, this is more complicated than I was thinking when I looked it up, but I'm still willing to try it. It's David Bowie, Space Odyssey. Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown, engines on. Check ignition, and may God's love be with you. This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade. The papers want to know whose shirt you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in a most peculiar way. And the stars look very different today. For here I am sitting in a tin can, far above the world. Planet Earth is blue, there's nothing I can do. Though I'm past 100 miles, 1,000 miles, I'm feeling very still. And I think my spaceship knows which way to go. Tell my wife I love her very much, she knows. Ground control to Major Tom. Your circuit's dead, there's something wrong. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you? Here I am floating on a tin can, far above the moon. Planet Earth is blue, there's nothing I can do. That's it.
All right.
Very nice.
Maybe a little more practice to be needed, but that's the
I thought
idea.
that was
Welcome
great.
to SpaceX, taking our people up in
Yeah.
space.
I was reading about those guys that Doug and Bob are going into space. They just sound so cool.
Did you, a few years ago, I don't know how long ago, oh, a lot of years ago, 2013, there was a YouTube video by one of the space station astronauts playing that song on the space station.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he had his cassette player or
He had a
whatever.
guitar.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He brought a guitar to the space station with him.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll send a link.
They should have done a ukulele up there.
Right,
makes
that would-
Isn't that the
sense.
truth? Yeah.
Next time.
Kevin, you're muted. We can't hear you.
It's fine. I don't have anything.
That's better.
It would be interesting there's a lot of interesting studies you could do with a guitar in space to see how the audio signal propagates
Yeah.
in microgravity. Even though there's air pressure, it's low air pressure, right? It's
I
not.
don't know.
I don't think it's 14 pounds. I think it's low air pressure and no gravity.
That was definitely true on the moon. I don't know about the space station, the air pressure on the space station.
I don't either. They may keep it higher since they're there longer. Anyway, the last one on my grid is Mimi. You want to do a
I
tune?
have something. Yep.
Yay.
Great.
All right.
It's got a high note that it starts with, so I'm going to hope that I make it.
Wait, hold on. Let me mute everybody and I'll come back and unmute you.
Good luck.
Okay.
Mimi. Okay, you're unmuted.
Okay. Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich, and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing, and you'll spread your wings, and you'll take to the sky. But till that morning, there ain't nothing can harm you. With Daddy and Mama standing by. So hush, little baby, don't you cry.
Very nice.
Excellent. Yeah.
Yeah, well done.
Stevie, you're not going to believe this, but if I hadn't seen that SpaceX, summertime is what I was going to do. It's a good thing we saw the
You
SpaceX
saw that
thing.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Great job.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that was great.
Well, Steven just showed up. Steven, you want to play a tune?
Actually, I apologize. I was doing some other stuff. No, I'll just kind of listen in for now.
Or how about showing us a new uke?
How's that?
How about showing us a new uke?
A new uke.
New to you uke. Or a new build.
I haven't built any new instruments this week.
Or hold up a string.
Just entertain us.
I did post a video this week. I'm been making slides for instruments,
Yeah.
I'm giving a bunch of those away as along with a giveaway with this guy up in Dallas. He's giving away a cigar box guitar, and I'm giving away picks and slides and a stomp box. So,
How do you make the slides?
well, you can watch the video and I show you.
Oh, okay, so you show them.
Basically, I use a Dremel, and I just Dremel around the edge, polish it, and I got a slide. Just takes a couple minutes.
You have to leave the label on, I guess.
Well, I usually take it off. I just haven't cleaned this one up yet.
I saw your pick video, but I did not see your slide video.
Oh, you know what? It gets released tomorrow morning at 8 in the morning.
There you go. All right.
I forgot. Yeah, it's posting tomorrow. So look for it.
Well, we made it all the way through the grids. Anybody want to do another tune, or should we go straight to the beer? We can do both.
Miriam.
Have beer and then do another tune.
Okay.
All right. I gotta go get a drink.
Do it first and another tune later. I've got a cowboy song I thought might be funny.
Miriam,
Is it a
what was the
honky-tonk
last
song?
chord you played? What is that last chord you played?
Oh, it's an A minor 9. Yeah, B. So
That just sounds wonderful.
it does. I got it from Cynthia Lynn. She does this
Okay,
too.
Yeah.
And it's a nice way to end it.
What's the fingering on that?
Oh, I just use the second finger and the third finger. So
Okay.
the A, and then on the fourth string, and with the second finger, and then the B on the first string with the third finger. Very easy.
Neat chord.
So it's 2022.
2002.
2002.
What is that chord?
It's an A minor with the ninth added.
Very nice sound.
Yeah.
I've been playing with diminished chords.
Yeah, there were a few diminished chords in here too.
That I had on.
Wait.
Marty, have you gotten any more videos?
No,
No.
I don't know what's going on. This
Is tomorrow the deadline?
Tomorrow, yeah, I think tomorrow's the deadline.
Maybe people are waiting for the last minute.
Paul, the only one I've gotten so far is you.
Oh no!
So if nobody else submits it, guess who's going to be on there a whole lot?
Oh no! That's not a good sign.
You're already committed.
I can't delete. Can I uncommit?
I'm pulling off where you can't delete it. Hey, but no kidding, if anybody wants to do a submission to the video, you got a good crack at being a star.
I could give you some more video snippets if you get in bind, or some more audio snippets for that matter.
I'll let you know. We had several people say they were going to, so I'm expecting a big rash of them coming in tomorrow.
Probably so.
But I'll let you know. In fact, I'll send you an email and let you know how many people submitted.
I went out of my way to spend not very much time on it this time because I spent too much time on it the last time.
I wrote a note to Jen and said, man, it's getting pretty thin. If we don't get some more, I may have to do it. But you don't want that.
Well, if you don't get any more, send me an email and I'll see if I can do one.
All right.
I just can't sing that song.
Yeah.
Are these all still from Dance the Night Away?
Yeah. I know, it's, I want to dance with somebody.
I want to dance with somebody, yeah.
Was in there somewhere.
This song is easier to sing than Let It Be.
Oh, good.
A lot less familiar.
Yeah. I just don't know it. So
Well,
Yeah, I
you
feel the
could
same
learn
way.
it. That's not. You listen to it twice and you know the song. It's not a very complicated song, melody-wise, anyway.
that song doesn't really do much for me. That's why I really didn't try, because I just can't get into it.
It was a bit of a stretch for me too. It was never a favorite song of mine.
A lot of those selections are not my favorites.
It's not a ukulele song.
No.
Yeah, right.
But it works.
It's not even a guitar song.
No, it's not a guitar song.
Well, you have to have seen the video in the 80s. I mean, that's what made that song.
I don't remember it.
We
I don't remember it at all.
To the beer drinking part of our program, if you'd like.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. That's right.
Cheers.
I have one bottle of Belgian ale this week.
Hey, you got some beer.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, when I go over to my son's house, I said, hey, why don't you front me a couple beers? And he does.
Has anybody here had any Guinness Stout before?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, my wife got some because she needed it in a recipe.
Yeah.
But she had to buy a 6-pack.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I haven't tried it yet.
You had to drink it.
You're going to wait, huh?
I'll have to try it.
You have to chew it.
Strong and
Don't come at it thinking it's going to taste like beer, like Budweiser.
You got to chew it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was at a pub in San Francisco with my brother like 30 years ago. It was an Irish pub, and he orders a Guinness Stout.
Yeah.
And it had a big head of foam on it.
Yeah.
He took like a toothpick and he put it in the foam and it stayed there.
shut up. Yeah.
Like, this is a loaf of bread. This isn't beer.
Yeah.
It's like the Guinness that I'm familiar with. It's got a little fizzer in there.
Yeah.
Open it up.
And they serve,
You want to
and they
pour it.
serve it warm. They serve it warm in England.
Yeah.
They serve it at room temperature.
Yeah.
It's better. I mean, you can taste it.
Yeah.
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 You can't taste anything.
Well, I guess I should go grab one and come back.
Yeah. There you go.
Drink it from the can.
One of the nice things about Guinness is it's so low alcohol.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's very filling. It'll make you full. But
Like a meal.
yeah,
Never finish it.
but they're not strong.
So let's see. There's Guinness Extra Stout in it's like a regular beer,
Right.
CO2 carbonated. But there's also the stuff in a can that's the nitrous carbonate
Really?
or whatever. It is.
That one.
What's that?
Got a nitrogen
Nitrogen. That's the word I'm
packet
looking
in
for.
it.
Yeah.
To foam it up. You can tell when it's foamed, when it's pushed with nitrogen, it has these little tiny bubbles in the head. Tiny bubbles.
So they make ice cream with nitrogen now.
You
They
can
do.
make ice cream with Guinness.
Yeah, they do. They do.
I guess it tastes. I mean, I've had it. It's good, but I think it tastes a little different, but not really. Or the consistency, maybe it's creamier or something.
I think that's what the liquid nitrogen ice cream is supposed to be creamier because it gets smaller smaller crystals because it freezes so fast.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's a place where my granddaughter lives, and she loves it, so we always go. That was my first exposure, and then I saw recently a place in Austin. I can't remember where.
I don't know.
But anyway.
Did you like it or did not like it?
I did like it. Yeah, it's very good. It's very creamy.
Huh.
Mary Jane, you want to do your tune?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm not muted or anything, am I?
Hold on. Let me spotlight you. Then I mute everybody else, and I'll come back.
Okay, this one's called The Night Rider's Lament, and it was written by Michael Burton. So I guess it's a relatively modern, I don't know when it was written, but it's not an old cowboy song, but it's a good one. Last night as I was out riding, graveyard shift midnight till dawn, the moon was as bright as a reading light for a letter from an old friend back home. He asked me, why do you ride for
professional's wife. She asked him, why does he ride for his money? Why does he rope for short pay? He ain't getting nowhere and he's losing his share. He must have gone crazy out there. But they've never seen the northern lights, never seen a hawk on the wing, never seen spring hit the great divide, and they've never heard old Camp Cookie sing. Well, I read up the last of that letter, and I tore off the stamp for Black Jim. When Billy rode up to relieve me, he just looked at the letter and grinned. He sang, now why do they ride for their money? Why do they rope for short pay? They ain't getting nowhere and they're losing their share. Son, they all must be crazy out there, but they've never seen the northern lights, never seen a hawk on the wing, never seen spring hit the great divide, and they've never heard old Camp Cookie sing.
Good. Who did that song?
It was written by Michael Burton, and I imagine several other people have done it, but I don't know who's done it.
Yeah.
Gary Jeff did a great one.
And
Okay,
just
maybe
people that I knew
I've
were
heard
singing
it.
it, you know, so I learned the words.
Yeah.
I always like.
Jerry Jeff did a really good one of that one.
Robert, you need to watch out where your head is there with all the cows.
It's gonna get run over.
That's good.
Robert, the last one to come in, has got to sing a song.
He's muted.
Unmute.
Maybe he wants to be muted.
Actually, I have been working on one a little bit. I've never actually like played a whole song on a ukulele because I can't seem to remember the chord changes, and so I try to think of one that used like a 12-bar blues.
Yeah.
It struck me that Hound Dog is a 12-bar blues,
Yeah.
and I can do that.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
I think I'll try
mute
that.
everybody.
Let's hear it.
Hold on, let me mute everybody.
And I'll do it in.
You're still muted. Hold on. Okay,
Unfortunately, I think it really only has 2 verses, but I haven't learned like the fills like between the verses. So I'll see if I can do this. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. I think I messed that up. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit, ain't no friend of mine. You said you was high class, that was just a lie. You said you was high class, that was just a lie. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. That's it. Needs a lot of work.
Sounded good.
Hey, Steve, are you going to be part of the Del Rey thing tomorrow night?
What thing is that?
Are you going to be part of the Del Rey thing tomorrow night?
I was not even aware of that. That come through the email? 'Cause I'm way behind on emails.
Yeah, it's a lady out of Seattle is going to be putting on a Zoom lesson for all of us that want to attend.
Oh.
And her song that she's doing is in C.
Oh,
like
okay.
she just did.
Okay.
Yeah, it's CC Ryder.
I will look for it.
Blues tune.
I was just looking for the book we love to hate.
Yeah, check some of Kevin's old emails.
Or in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna send out an email tomorrow. It'll have a link to the class. But the email went out last week. She did a teaching video that we sent out last week. I think we got it on Wednesday. So look in the old emails, you'll be able to find a link to the teaching video.
Yeah, I have like 4 different emails and I lose track of them sometimes.
Yeah, her video is really good.
Yeah.
It's complex. I mean, you know, I wish I could play a tenth as good as she does.
It's action packed.
It is.
Anybody else want to do a tune, or we want to sing a song together, or what do you want to do?
Oh, we could try.
What do you want to do?
Well, let's sing a song together.
What? Give me a suggestion.
Yes. Oh, what do we have from the Beatles?
From the Beatles.
That we haven't done recent. I don't know. Yeah, we have a lot of
Yellow
Beatles.
Submarine.
Yeah, let's do Yellow Submarine.
Okay, let's see. That's not a 2-chord song, is it? That's got 3 chords in it.
Actually, I think it's good.
Yeah.
Is it just 2 chords?
It's 3, I think.
Is it? It's not in my 3-chord songbook. Yeah, let's see.
Hey, what you ought to do when it comes to Walter, let's all stop. I mean, to the kazoo part, let's all stop and highlight Walter, let him do that, and then we get back to it.
There's no kazoo part in this one.
Oh, in the Yellow Submarine?
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
You're. I'm not sure that you could rely on me to do the switching effectively.
Yeah. That's
Plus, with the latency, there'd be a weird drop off, wouldn't there?
No, what I was talking about is we all stop, and then you go, and then we all come back. But that's all right.
Yeah.
The most discontinuous
I wasn't
song
hoping
ever.
we'd be in time.
As much as I screw up, my hopes are.
3 chords.
Chords. You need to see them. C, G7, and F. But if we do this, we won't have to scroll it, right?
Right.
Okay. Who wants to lead it?
Well, I asked for it, so I'll lead it.
Okay, let me find you.
Sounds fair.
Kevin, is the first note of G?
E?
G. G?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Gotta be.
In the pound. Yeah. G. There you are.
I want to see the chords, though, Kevin.
I know. I'm trying to.
Okay.
Can't you see the chords?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. I'm going to mute everybody, and then I'm going to try to unmute Mimi. See, I can't find anybody now because everything's all. I got all kinds of junk on my screen. Okay, hold on. Mimi, where'd you go? Mimi, there you are. Okay, Mimi, you're unmuted now.
Okay. All right, here we go. Oops, sorry, wrong chord. We all live in the yellow submarine, a submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. In the town where I was born, lived a man who sailed to sea, and he told of us of his life in the land of submarines. So we sailed up to the sun till we found the sea of green, and we lived beneath the waves in our yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. As we live a life of ease, every one of us has all we need. Sky of blue and sea of green in our yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. In the town where I was born, lived a man who sailed to sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. So we sailed up to the sun till we found the sea of green, and we lived beneath the waves in our yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. As we live a life of ease, every one of us has all we need. Sky of blue and sea of green in our yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very good.
Okay.
Cornbread and butter beans.
Cornbread and butter.
Bread and butter beans and you across the table. Da, 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 as long as I am able.
That's on my list this week for the 2 or 3 Thursday.
We can sing it in advance.
Yeah,
Get to practice.
this song has 3 chords. I'll do this one.
Go for it.
Okay. Good, because I couldn't see the music after you had pinned her.
Oh no, really?
Really.
I could.
Should be able to move it around.
Yeah.
is the notation train versus chunk and strum?
Train, chunk, strum. Why is this? Okay. So we got, you can do, I do either the train, chunk, strum, which I do for almost everything. So it's train, chunk, strum is thumb, thumb up, chunk up, 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 thumb up, chunk up. Or you can do just that country strum. So it'd be thumb up, down, up, thumb up, down, up, thumb up, down, up, thumb up, down, up. Either one. Or just, you know, up and down. It's in 4, so. One, 2, 3, 4. Cornbread and butter beans, and you across the table, eating them beans, making love, long as I'm able. Growing corn and cotton too, when the day is over. Ride the mule, cut the food, love again all over. Goodbye, don't you cry, I'm going to Louisiana. My cook dog, big fat hog, Mary Susanna. Same song, same dong, I'll take a trip to China. Cornbread and butter beans, back to North Carolina. Cornbread and butter beans, you across the table, eating them beans, making love, as long as I'm able. Grown corn and cotton too, when the day is over. Ride the mule and cut the food, love again all over. Wearing shoes and drinking booze goes against the Bible. A necktie will make you die, cause you lots of trouble. Streetcars and whiskey bars, kissing pretty women. Women, yeah, that's the end of a terrible beginning. Cornbread and butter beans, you across the table, eating them beans and making love, as long as I'm able. Growing corn and cotton too, when the day is over. Ride the mule and cut the food, love again all over. I can't read and I don't care, education is awful. Raising heck to write the checks, it ought to be unlawful. Silk hose and frilly clothes, just a waste of money. Come with me and stay with me, say you'll be my honey. Cornbread and butter beans, you across the table, eating them beans, making love, long as I'm able. Grown corn and cotton too, when the day is over. Ride the mule and cut the food, love and get all over. That's a good song.
That was a good song.
Yeah, I like that. Meaningful lyrics. I like it.
Yeah.
I had beans and cornbread for dinner tonight. I didn't have butter beans, but
I don't like butter beans.
oh, I love butter beans.
Yeah, I like butter beans.
I like any kind of beans except butter beans and lima beans.
There's anybody know barbecue out on 71 in Spicewood?
Mm-mm.
There's a barbecue joint on 71 in Spicewood.
Opie's barbecue, right?
Yeah.
What is it called?
It's called Opie's.
Oh.
O-P-I-E-S. And on Saturdays, they have butter beans. They have a big sign that says, not for takeout. They'll eat them in. They'll take away too many butter beans.
Well, maybe someday we can all go dirty. If we ever get to
I've got to go. Bye, y'all.
See you, Fred.
Thank you.
Bye. Time is it?
All right.
It's 8:30.
It's 8:30.
Oh, well.
See you, Sandy.
Turning into pumpkins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. She's gone. Walter, good luck this week. I hope everything goes very smoothly for you.
Well, thank you very much. We shall see.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I ever told you my last name is Barwinkle, so the ends of both of our names are identical. So do you have the KEL problem also?
Have the which problem?
The KEL problem where they never spell it right?
Well, I'm an EL, and so
am
I've been spelling it LE all my life.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
It's the bane of my existence. That and being called Paula. Constant.
Ah.
We'll all call you Gary here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I hope I see most of you all tomorrow night.
Yeah. What time is it, Kevin? 7
It's
also?
at 7. We're at the same time. We'll start at 7. I'll have the Zoom opened up, like a 1:45 or so.
Okay. So we'd be early, so we're ready for her.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Great.
Is she gonna tape any of it to show later?
I'm going to record it, and we'll have
Okay.
a copy here. We probably won't put it on I'll put it on YouTube, but it'll be a private video. It won't be public.
Okay.
And we can't share it outside of Tug.
Okay.
Kevin,
Well,
did
that's
you
fine.
know-
My thumb's not gonna be up for anything like that for another couple or 3 weeks. So, it'd be nice to just look at it later.
Yeah, we'll have it.
How did you get her, Kevin? Do you know her, or did you just approach her about it?
I just sent her an email.
Cool.
Yeah,
He
I'm
met
on
her
her.
at a bar one night.
I'm on her mailing list because I bought a CD or something.
Yeah.
And in one of her emails recently, in the last month or two, she said, there were no gigs anymore,
Right.
and so she was trying these different things to generate some income.
Great.
And one of the things she's doing is private lessons, and so you can get a private lesson. Anybody who's interested in this, you can get a private lesson from her. I think it's just $60 for a private lesson, and she'll do the same thing. She'll do a video, and then you get together, FaceTime or Zoom or something, and work through whatever issues you have, which is a deal. So I sent her an email and said, "Would you do like a little workshop?"
Yeah.
And she said, "Sure." So
Cool. Well, then maybe we can generate more than her hourly rate for her.
Yeah.
yeah, well, I paid her. I paid her more than her hourly rate
Oh.
to do this because she shouldn't do it for free.
No,
But-
absolutely not. Well, I intend to pay something.
But any kind of tips we can give her would be great.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
want to encourage her to keep doing this stuff. I invited Bob and Jen. Hopefully Bob and Jen will show up too.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a good thing for the Ukulele Society, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This kind of thing,
Yeah.
do a workshop, because there's, Little Rev is doing this, and I imagine lots of these people
I
that
should think so. Yeah.
teachers are,
Right.
are short on gigs now, and this would be a good way to help them and help us.
I wonder if Chemo Hussey is doing this kind of thing.
I imagine anybody who's in the business, you can't get together and do face-to-face lessons
Yeah.
That's right.
anymore. And a lot of these a lot of music teachers are already doing like FaceTime or Zoom. They'd already been teaching through Skype or FaceTime or Zoom.
Yeah.
It's not new to many of them.
Emo Hussey is laid down his YouTube stuff.
Really?
Stuff all the time, but I haven't seen anything recent.
Yeah, me either.
I mean, I've found if you can find an email for these guys, just send them an email. Most of them, they answer, they're happy to talk to you. And
Right.
Yeah.
They're sitting at home like the rest of us.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've actually communicated with Kimo Hussey through YouTube. I posted some comment on his video, and he responded, and we went back and forth a few times.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I finished my beer.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Guys,
Tomorrow.
see you
See y'all
later.
tomorrow.
Good night.
Adios.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.